Hello Cancer, and welcome to your channeled message where we will identify current energies that work in your life. I just wanted to say a brief thank you to everyone who tunes in, exchanges energy with me. It is definitely real, and it's felt. So thank you for that. The card you have is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so you don't obviously have to be a woman, but what it's asking you to do is become vulnerable with yourself for a moment and ask yourself, have you answered your deepest calling? And it could be a moment when you're in a group and you want to speak up but you don't, or you're in a job that you just don't find resonating with you anymore. You're in a job that you feel like you're not doing the best work that you could do. You feel like you have talents that could really be utilized elsewhere. You could be called to aid the collective in a certain way. Utilize a part of your personality that's just not getting used in what you're doing right now. Next, you have the Search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. And that could absolutely be the case, especially if you have talents that are just not being used right now. And that could lead to feelings of, it's almost like you're not being authentic to yourself because you feel like there's something more you can do, especially if you see someone and you're like, man, I could really help them out right now, but you're choosing not to. And then that leads to feeling guilty, you know, like you could really do more, but you don't. And then you're like, well, am I a bad person? So the fact that you have these thoughts is one step in the right direction, okay? You're listening to the universe. You're listening to yourself, your higher self, your divine calling. And you are being guided. You are being divinely guided. So you have the Emperor here. The Emperor it's almost like making a judgment call, a decision. It's a call to action, taking responsibility when you get those intuitive hits, because there's going to come a time when the call is going to be so loud that you have to take action. You have to. And you're going to get so much satisfaction from taking action that you're going to want to do more. Whether it's being involved in a charity or you're going to take that action in that one situation, and then you're going to want to get involved further. You're going to maybe even become the voice of that call to action, whether it's, you know, feeding the homeless or being involved in a school environment or with children. I mean, you could be in school and it's for school, or being involved with children as an adult, or something like that. Something that will change the world. And by changing the world, you change yourself. Okay? You also have the High Priestess here, which tells me that you're using your intuition. Wisdom, divine wisdom is coming in. It also talks about hidden knowledge and unseen influences. So there are divine influences here at play, saying you are meant for bigger, better things. Okay, Cancer? The Sun. It's almost like you were living in some sort of a gray universe, and all of a sudden the sun comes out and you've been woken up. It's your time to shine. Joy, courage, ambition, success, all these opportunities are going to come. If you've been suffering any sort of health issues, it's because you weren't living authentically. Okay? Happiness. You're going to experience a happiness like none other. It's like the world just opens up to you. Okay? Because you experience this truth. You have the Ace of Wands next. And the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings. A life force within yourself. And it may awaken your twin flame. Okay? Because that is twin flame in there. And you're going to get the opportunity to perhaps come in contact with that person, experience creativity, a newness in creativity, in the ability to take action and use your sense of vision, intuition. And you have the Love card. Again, this passion. And you will intuitively know that person. It's going to be like you've known each other for lifetimes, and you quite possibly have. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Sun, right there. And again, have you answered your soul's deepest calling? Okay? So it's time to wake up. All right, Cancer? It's definitely time to wake up. And in this search, you will find what you've been looking for. You will find that sense of home, belonging, calling, family. Everything's going to fall into place. You will find it, okay? It's just time for you to wake up. So that's what I have for you today, Cancer. Best of love, and I'll see you next time.